Hello, my name is David Contreras, and I'm here with my classmate Elizabeth Agustin. And today we're going to do a little presentation about the sounds H, Y, and W. Okay, to start this presentation, I would like to give a brief description about the distinctive features of these sounds. First of all, we have the H sound, which is a voiceless glottal fricative.
For example, how, hand, and hair.
And the second one, it is the Y sound, which is a palatal approximant.
For example, you, yesterday, and June.
All right, and the last one, it will be the W sound, which is a labiovelar approximant.
For example, why, water, and welcome.
Okay, perfect. So now to continue and to start this presentation, we are going to read some tongue twisters containing the sounds mentioned before. The first tongue twister, it contains the sound of the letter H. So I'm going to read it first, and then Elizabeth is going to read. Okay, this is the first tongue twister. Harry hand hands, heavy hairy hairs. Does Harry hand hand heavy hairy hairs? If Harry hand hands heavy hairy hairs, where are the heavy hairy hairs Harry hand hands? And now it is the turn from Elizabeth.
Okay. Harry hand hands heavy hair hairs. Does Harry hand heavy hairy hairs? If Harry hand hands heavy hairy hairs, we are the heavy hairy hairs Harry hand hands.
Okay, perfect. So uh, this was the first tongue twister containing the sound of the letter H. And now we're going to continue with the second tongue twister, which contains the sound for the Y. All right, so I'm going to read it first. Jenkins Jello Jojos. Joan Yolanda Yates loves Jello Jojos, yogurt and yummy jams. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You're yakking and yawning and unusually annoying. Now it is the turn for Elizabeth.
Okay. Taking yellow jojos, John Yolanda Yates loves yellow jojos, yogurt, and yummy jams. You know New York, you need New York, you know you need unique New York. You're yanking and yawning and unusually annoying.
All right, perfect. And this is going to be the last tongue twister, which is going to contain the sound of the W. All right, I'm going to read it first, and this is the tongue twister. How much wood could woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could and woodchuck would? If woodchuck could and would, how much wood could and woodchuck? Woodchuck would, he would as much as he could, and as much wood as any woodchuck would, if a woodchuck could and woodchuck would. Now it is the turn for Elizabeth.
Okay. How much wood could woodchuck chuck if woodchuck could and woodchuck would? If woodchuck could and would, how much wood could and woodchuck? Woodchuck would and he would as much as he could and as much wood as any woodchuck could if a woodchuck could and a woodchuck could.
All right, so that was the last tongue twister of the sound W. So to finish this presentation, we are going to read this poem that includes all the sounds together for H, Y, and W. All right, so the same dynamic. I'm going to read it first, then is going to read it Elizabeth. All right, this is the poem. If you are who I look for, come in the night of lost reflections. If you are the beloved body, come in between trees, in between songs. Here awaits you a time dispossessed of fables, a body punished by life and the rose brambles. If you are she who comes, leave me a sign in between trees. A white veil, a trace in the dust, will suffice in my wretchedness. Come now that death awaits, as marvelous force awaits death. If you are who I look for, come under the sky's reflection. All right. So now is the turn for Elizabeth.
If you are who I look for, come in the night and lost reflections. If you are the beloved body, come in between trees, in between sun. Here awaits you a time, disposed of fables, a body pushed delight in rose brambles. If you are she who comes, leave me a scene in between trees. A white veil uprising the dust will surface in my weakness. Come now that death awaits, as marvel's forest awaits death. If you are who I look for, come under sky's protection.
All right, perfect. So this was our presentation about the sounds H, Y, and W. We just read some tongue twisters in this poem. And well, I would like to leave all here. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and I hope you have a wonderful day. I don't know if Elizabeth, you have something to say before we go.
Okay, this is all for this video and thank you for your attention.
Okay. I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care. Bye bye.
Take care. Bye.